What's up, gamers? And in today's video, back again, we just got a brand new Madden update. Yes, an update with the face scans and player likeness. So let's just get right into it. We got Ward from the 49ers. Oh man, look at this. I am most excited about the tattoos. Just look at the attention to details. Like I always say, I know I bash Madden a lot, but graphically, it does look good. Like the game has always looked good. Madden always nailed graphics, just graphics alone. I'm not talking about gameplay and all that other stuff. That was his other face right there. I did that by mistake, but that was his base face. But oh man, that looks great. Did you see the attention to details on the tattoos? I am loving that when more players are getting their tattoos in the game. Like we've been needed that. It's long overdue. Next up, Stevenson from the Patriots. I often was like, man, he is their lead back. Why does he not have his face scan? But I understand sometimes they need time to do it. They got to find time, to get these players to do it. So I understand. Another great looking face scan. Like I always say, the more, the better. All right, y'all. Next up, we got Jake Ferguson, tight end for the Cowboys. I often play a franchise with the Cowboys, not only because it's my favorite team, but because I always make quarterbacks. And so I always think, let me see if I can make a quarterback and lead them to the Super Bowl on all Madden. So I'm liking that we got Jake Ferguson. We need a lot more tight end scan. Look at Jake. Look at Jake Ferguson. Yes, we needed that because I often do throw him the ball a lot. He be keeping those little 3rd and 5s going. So I'm actually happy it brings more realness to the game to see that his face, his player likeness is actually in the game now. All right, y'all. Another one that was long overdue is Tyson Campbell, cornerback for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I often was like, man, one of their top corners need their face scanned in the game. And there he is. Oh, man, look at that. You can even see the waves on him on his head. Yep, real nice face scan, nice addition to the game. I often state and will keep saying it, the more the better. And all right, y'all, another one that was long overdue because Marshon Lattimore got traded. So yes, I'm so happy that they made now the top cornerback on the Saints. Adebo is in the game. Let's go ahead and check out his face scan. Hey, who seen that Marshon Lattimore trade coming? Because I didn't. I mean, maybe if you're a Saints fan, you already knew, but he been on the Saints, rocking with the Saints for so long. I'm almost like, man, wow, that was crazy. But I'm glad they got him in the game. And next up, Emerson Jr. I'm glad that they are getting more cornerbacks scanned into the game because I often look when I'm just scanning the roster for people to trade or people that I can get. I noticed a lot of players on Madden still have a base face or a generated face. So yes, and yes. But there's this face scan right there, looking really good as well. All right, y'all. Next up, we got Nick Bellore from the Commanders. I'm surprised that he haven't been in the game because sometimes when they are older, I often think like, wow, they have not been in Madden for that long of a time. You know who they need to get in the game is for the Cowboys, Kevontae Turpin, the return specialist. That guy is fast, and I just think, man, we really need him in the game as well. But this was a great addition as well. I'm always for adding players on face scans, even if it's some of the older guys. And so next up, let's go ahead and take a look at Jaylen Warren. So if I'm not mistaken, they don't even got Najee Harris in the game yet, but they indeed did a scan on Jaylen Warren. So that's real good. You can go get or trade for him if you're another team. If you want another player with their face scan in the backfield, you might can go trade for him while you still got a lead back on your team, or you can make him the lead back because his face is now in the game. That's what I go by. And sometimes one of my bros always laugh at me, be like, bro, you can't really see the players anyway. And I kind of know that, but when you're on the field sometimes and you glance, it kind of just adds to the authenticity of who you're playing with and what team you are. So it does help. It does help. So next up, let's go ahead and take a look at T. Higgins. Let's go ahead and look at his face scan. For some reason, this is another player that I thought was already in the game, but now that I'm really thinking about it, he was not in the game. So yes, we finally got T. Higgins scanned into the Madden. And all right, y'all, so next up we got Williams. I thought he was in the game. Maybe this was like a updated face scan. You know, sometimes they have players on here, but it's like an older face scan from like maybe 5 or a couple years ago to where they look a little different, rock a different hair color, get a haircut. So maybe that's what happened. And y'all know what's crazy? Jalen Waddle still has his long hair. It's been going on, what, like the second season now, where they haven't put the haircut on him. So maybe they're just waiting to do something with the Dolphins with that. But here we go, another face scan from Williams. He got the taper. You know, they getting down to the details. So another player scanned in the game, Ryan Kelly. Let's go ahead and take a look at him. Sometimes I play a franchise with the Colts as well, so it's nice to see people on the line getting updated. All right, y'all, now some highly requested ones. Tank Dell, is he in the game yet? Y'all know I do this every time I show these. And is he in the game? Nope. Tank Dell is not in the game yet. You know, I do this every time I do one of these new player scans. It's highly requested players that we want to see, and Tank Dell, often from the community, is one of them, and no, he's not in the game. And another highly anticipated player right here is Jackson Smith and Jigba. Let's go ahead and see. It was not in the notes, but let's see if they updated him. And no, he still has his base face as well. So like I said, y'all, I do these every time I do these updates because this is the high profile people that we want to see. Let's see if George Pickens is in there. And no, he's not in there. So y'all, thanks for watching. That's most of the updated players, you know, most of the star players and things like that who got an updated face scan. Man, we need to see Pickens and all these players more. Keep them coming. Have a nice day.